Monaco. The world's eyes are on it, but no one sees the truth. Behind the glittering facade of this tiny country lies an underground empire of sex, drugs, money laundering, and betrayal.
1. The dark world of super yacht. Illegal party hidden in the harbor.
During the day, the Monaco harbor looks like a showcase that dazzles tourists. The world's most expensive superyachts are lined up here, some worth 100 million euros, others reaching 500 million euros. But at night, some of these yachts open up not just for show, but to much more secretive and illegal worlds. At parties held inside, cocaine, ecstasy, and unlimited alcohol are passed around on trays. Escort women, brought in specially, are paraded like entertainment items in front of billionaires and businesspeople with political connections. At some parties, phones are collected at the door and cameras are turned off, because the deals made inside must not leak to the press. Allegedly, not only drugs but also dirty money changes hands at these parties. Cash carried in suitcases is converted into gambling chips and fed into the system. The police occasionally raid these parties, but the result is often complete silence. This is because the owners of these yachts are so powerful that no report is ever truly recorded. The lights shining in the harbor actually burn to cover Monaco's darkest secrets. 2. Monte Carlo's car queens. Women's luxury car obsession. The roar of a Ferrari engine or the exhaust note of a Lamborghini is now just background noise on the streets of Monte Carlo. But if you look closely, you'll see not only billionaire men behind the wheel, but also bold women. In Monaco, women's obsession with luxury cars is almost a fixation. Every exit, every turn is actually a show of power. However, there is a dark side to this story as well as its glittering face. For some, it is truly a passion born of their own wealth. But more often than not, there are sponsorships, gifted cars, or the shadow of black money networks involved. A woman posing with a Ferrari rented for a day on social media sends a message to her millions of followers: "I am here." For some, these cars are a showcase provided by wealthy men. In Monte Carlo, the steering wheel is now a symbol of status. Some shout their independence, while others shine amid the dirty truths hidden behind luxury. 3. The dirty side of Formula One, luxury car smuggling and shadow trade. The Monaco Grand Prix is a speed festival, no different from a spectacle, which captivates billions of people every year. The streets become a racetrack, champagne pops on balconies, and brands wage advertising wars. But behind this glamorous curtain lies a much dirtier scene. During race week, hundreds of supercars enter Monaco: Ferraris, Lamborghinis, McLarens, Bugattis. But not all of them are there for collection. Some are brought in with fake documents, some are stolen, and some are gift cars shown through front companies. During the Grand Prix, Monaco essentially becomes a black market for cars. Stolen cars are laundered here, given a legal cover, and then dispersed across Europe. Nothing appears amiss in the official records. The documents are carefully prepared, and the doors are open for the right people. The roar of the Grand Prix engines drowns out this noise, and the applause makes people forget this reality. While speed records are broken on the track, behind the scenes, million-dollar cars change hands. The glamour of speed is actually the brightest mask of the shadow trade. 4. Attractive women and nightlife. Monaco's unseen face. During the day, Monaco looks like a flawless showcase. Luxury stores, sparkling streets, the world's most expensive cars. But when the sun sets, the scene changes. While nightlife officially seems limited to a few bars, clubs, and casinos, in reality, there is a much deeper network. Attractive women appear on the streets, in hotel lobbies, and on the decks of luxury yachts, dressed in dazzling outfits. Most of the time, these women are not there just for fun. Some are brought in specifically for billionaires and businesspeople. In this world where money and glamour meet, allegations of a prostitution ring have been voiced for years but never officially recorded. Because these encounters are never ordinary, behind them are powerful names, untouchable billionaires. Nightlife is one of Monaco's most glittering masks. Nights that begin with the sound of high heels end with suitcases full of cash by dawn. From the outside, it looks like a romantic city. But inside, the dark trade of charm and money thrives. 5. Monaco's biggest secret: casinos that citizens cannot enter. Even in 2025, one rule remains unchanged. Monaco's own citizens cannot enter the world-famous Monte Carlo casino. Imagine, your country's most magnificent building, halls where billions of euros change hands, sparkling tables. but you are turned away at the door. In this country with a population of only 38,000, and fewer than 9,000 actual citizens, people are banned from their city's greatest symbol. The reason is very clear. The state does not want to bankrupt its small population. Every euro a Monegasque citizen loses at roulette is actually a blow to the country's overall welfare. That's why tourists lose, and Monaco wins. The figures are striking. In just the first quarter of 2025, Monte Carlo's owner, Société de Bains de Mer, reported a turnover of 244 million euros. More than 50 million euros of this came from gambling revenues. So Monaco's roads, schools, and lights are powered by the wealth lost by tourists. But the doors remain closed to its own people. 6. Hush money, the royal family's hidden relationships and payments. Behind Monaco's glittering facade lie secrets carefully guarded by the royal family. Prince Albert II's private life has been the subject of not just gossip for years, but also documented payments worth millions of dollars. According to official records, the prince has children from various relationships, and hush money payments were made over the years to prevent these relationships from becoming public knowledge. Documents leaked to the press reveal that over $15 million was transferred not only to former lovers, but also to cover the children's care expenses. More strikingly, the exact sources of these payments remain unclear. Some allegations suggest the funds did not come directly from the royal family's private coffers, but from accounts linked to the state. In other words, the Monaco people's money may have been spent, in a sense, to cover up secret scandals.
7. The invisible workers, the unrecorded lives behind the glitz.
When you look at the streets of Monaco, what you see are diamonds, luxury cars, superyachts, and glitzy casinos. But behind the scenes of this tiny 2-square-kilometer country lies an invisible reality: the thousands of unregistered workers who keep Monaco running. Today, Monaco's total population is around 38,000, but every day, more than 50,000 people come here to work from France and Italy. Most work in hospitality, construction, cleaning, security, and waitstaff. Some are legally registered, but a significant portion remain unregistered. Their wages do not appear in official records, they have no social rights, and their names do not even appear in statistics. These invisible workers keep Monaco's glamorous facade intact. They work in the kitchens of luxury restaurants, they clean the casinos, they build the walls of billionaires' villas. But there is no trace of them on Monaco's glittering streets. 8. Even pets are millionaires, the luxurious life of animals in Monaco. Wealth in Monaco is not limited to humans. Here, even pets are part of the jet-set lifestyle. Walking through the streets of Monte Carlo today, it's a common sight to see dogs being walked on Gucci leashes and cats being taken to the vet in cars with private drivers. Some billionaires open bank accounts for their pets and even leave them a portion of their inheritance. In officially recorded cases, it is known that the inheritance left to a single dog exceeded 2 million euros. Luxury hotels in Monaco have pet butlers. These individuals are solely responsible for the nutritional, massage, and spa needs of their furry friends. In 2024 alone, the animal care and luxury accessories sector in Monaco reached a volume of nearly 50 million euros. This exceeds the annual health budget of some countries. While millions struggle with hunger on the streets, cats in Monaco are fed by dietitians, and dogs go running with personal trainers. 9. Monaco's tax haven, the center of stolen wealth. Monaco's real appeal is neither its casinos nor its port filled with superyachts. Its real power lies in its tax system. More precisely, its tax-free system. Today, individuals living in Monaco pay no income tax. Yes, zero. This rule attracts millionaires and billionaires from all over the world. The figures are very clear. As of 2024, approximately 30% of Monaco's residents are millionaires, with a per capita income of around $234,000. There are over 12,000 millionaires living in the country, one of the highest rates in the world. But this picture also points to a dark side. This is because a large portion of the wealth flowing here is money evaded from taxes in their own countries. According to European Union reports, the value of wealth hidden through Monaco each year reaches 50 billion euros. This money is stolen from taxes that could be used for healthcare and education. 10. The Golden Passport Scandal, Monaco's secret citizenship trade. Officially, Monaco does not sell citizenship. But behind the scenes, there is a very different arrangement. Today, the way to obtain residency in Monaco is to purchase real estate worth millions of euros. Wealthy individuals who purchase an apartment worth at least 1.5 million euros and deposit 500,000 euros into a bank account quickly obtain residence rights. Although officially it only appears to be residency, this right eventually becomes a gateway to citizenship. Allegedly, some ultra-wealthy individuals make secret payments to officials to expedite the process. Thus, citizenship becomes one of the most prestigious privileges money can buy. According to a 2023 study, only 20% of Monaco's residents are actual citizens. The remaining majority consists of foreign millionaires or billionaires. In other words, a large part of the country's population is a product of the golden passport system. This secret trade has made Monaco not only a tax haven but also an identity haven. Here, a passport is not a document but a show of power that millionaires buy with money. 11. Banks on the blacklist. The principality's dirty financial system. Monaco's appeal comes not only from tax-free living, but also from the secrecy provided by its banking system for years. However, this secrecy has gradually turned Monaco into a magnet for dirty money. The early 2000s saw scandals emerge that led to some private banks in Monaco being blacklisted. The name Banque Edmond de Rothschild, Monaco, in particular was associated with billions of euros in suspicious accounts. It was alleged that these accounts held money belonging to many figures, from Russian oligarchs to African dictators. It was reported that between 2013 and 2016 alone, the volume of suspicious transfers in Monaco exceeded 3 billion euros. According to official reports, Monaco's financial sector contributes over 16% to the country's economy. In other words, these shadow accounts directly fueled the country's wealth. Although some reforms have been made as a result of international pressure, even in 2024, Monaco is still at the center of grey list discussions. The principality's glamorous streets are actually illuminated by the glitter of dirty money stashed in bank vaults.
12. Monaco's Silent Cybercrime Hub, the digital underworld.
From the outside, Monaco appears to be one of the safest, most luxurious places in the world. But in recent years, this small principality has become a secret hub for digital crime. An investigation in 2022 revealed that hacker groups linked to Eastern Europe were running cryptocurrency scams through fake companies in Monaco. These companies had offices, bank accounts, and commercial activities on paper, but their only real business was laundering millions of dollars in dirty money and feeding international fraud chains. In just one case, over $50 million in cryptocurrency disappeared through Monaco-based companies. Its small population, culture of financial secrecy, and lack of oversight make Monaco an ideal shield for cybercriminals. Interestingly, the principality does not deny these crimes, but prefers to cover them up.